January is only 10 days old. I know it feels like it's been weeks. Hey everyone, welcome to Spark again this week. It is great to have you along. Thanks for tuning in. Over the past few days, I've heard a few people mention the character Joshua and their messages and different things, and it's got me thinking a little bit about Joshua. And here's something that Joshua said in chapter 21, I think it was verse 45. He said this: "Not one of all the good promises of the Lord had failed, that they all came to pass." That's amazing. Not one of God's promises had failed. Not one. I want to encourage you as you look to the new year and the year that's ahead. God's promises don't fail. They are sure and they are steadfast. And I want to remind you just of two of them. Number one, it's found in Romans chapter 10 and verse 13. It says this: "Whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved." That's a promise. Maybe you're watching this and you've never called on the name of the Lord, but you know that you need Jesus. You're kind of just sensing that you need Jesus. Let me encourage you that if you call on the name of the Lord, you will be saved. That's a promise, and that'll never fail. Maybe you have been saved for a while, and I want to remind you of another promise that's found in Hebrews chapter 13, and you can find it all through the Bible. Even back in Joshua's story it comes up, but I want to share Hebrews 13 verse 5. And this is said of Jesus. He said, "I will never leave you or forsake you." Whatever it is that you face in 2018, we don't know what's ahead. But there's one thing that we can be certain of, that He will never leave us or forsake us. No matter what we're going through, whether it be good or bad, we'll not be doing it on our own. That's a promise that will not fail. I trust that this thought will encourage you today, that the promises of God will not fail. As you go forward, I trust that in 2018 you will prove that this is true, that God never fails. Thank you so much for tuning in again this week. We really appreciate it. You may remember back in October we had to postpone our weekend away because we just didn't have enough people. But we're doing again for February. It's only a few weeks away. Let me encourage you, if you can come along to that weekend and you're aged 14 to 19 and around there, we would love to have you along. You'll find the booking form in the post that's about it, or if you click the Book Now button that's at the top of the Facebook page, that'll take you straight to the booking form, and we would love to have you along.